Y'all, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all being here. All right. If this your first time, as usual, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button so you won't miss no messages that I have for y'all. Okay. We're gonna jump right into it, get straight into it. Today I am doing a quick read for my cancers. All right, for my good water sign cancers. Now look, cancers, I was doing some meditating on y'all energy, trying to pick up what y'all got going on. Okay, and I was pulling y'all cosmic insight, and real quick, I got a water sign, fire sign, and earth sign. It's not common that I pull those three cards out, and I'm gonna show y'all that I pulled those three cards out of my cosmic insight deck. That ain't even my Rider-Waite deck, right? That came out just like this: earth, fire, and water, right? So off top, cancers, I can already tell that y'all have a lot of other energy clouding y'all head right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all exactly why. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, before I even get into y'all spread, I can already see that it's a lot of unauthenticness going on, if that's even a word, whatever. But it's a lot of things that's not authentic going on around you. You're getting caught up in something, Cancer, and we're gonna get into it because you have your hard work is paying off, but then you have it clarified by the Tower card. Okay, it's time to release negativity, and a personal issue reaches resolution. All right. You have it's time to meditate and contemplate and expect powerful change. The expect powerful change card, when I was doing my shuffling, I saw it in the middle of the deck and I shuffled again, and bam, I pulled it out on top. So that's the inevitable for y'all. The expect this powerful change, right? And remember, like I always tell people, you either move or be moved, right? So you want to be on the side where you have a choice before your back is up against the wall and you don't have a choice, and the universe forces you to either move forward or, for lack of better words, moving backwards. All right. I don't wish that on nobody, but we're going to get into it, Cancer. It's time to give rather than take out also. Y'all have every sign out here. With me pulling the water, fire, and earth, y'all have everything out here but air out here for y'all. And air, that's Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Those are only signs you don't have out here. It's quicker to say the signs the energy I don't see out here for y'all than listing all the energy I do see. So just know that Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that's the only energy that's not out here. But all water, fire, earth, y'all have that out here. Y'all have heavy Capricorn too, because you have the devil out here and their hard work is paying off. That's the new moon in Capricorn that we just got out of. I think that was the week before last, right? Okay, but we gonna get to cooking. Okay, the first card I got out here for y'all, Cancer, is the Tower card. Now people be scared of the Tower card, but the Tower card can just represent change, right, or being uprooted. Okay, it can mean a very chaotic moment or something like that externally, right? And it's followed by the Devil card to the Nine of Swords. Cancer, we have some inner work that we need to do, right? It's some, and this read looks the complete opposite of y'all read I did for y'all not too long ago. So I'm not sure what has taken place, Cancer, or what y'all have let take y'all on a backslide, right? But this is a complete opposite of the evolving and growth that I saw in y'all last read. It's something that y'all are bound to. With this Devil card here, I don't like to sugarcoat anything, but it falls right up under it's time to release negativity, Cancer, okay? So if that's what the devil is representing in your life, right? If that's what this addiction is in your life, chaos, drama, addiction, just all the bad things, it's time to release that, and just because you see the devil card in it, it represents bad ties or addiction, just when you hear the word addiction, it's not necessarily drugs or alcohol or, things like that. These could be just bad habits or some negativity or something that you're holding on inside. Something inside of you is keeping you the same. Thank you, Spirit. Some inside of you is keeping you the same. Nine of Swords here, Cancer, right? And it's something that you think about that you know internally, you know, and I feel like I'm preaching to y'all because this is all single-handedly done by you. You know, this is something that you're causing yourself, this tower moment right here, right? But y'all do have other energy out here that y'all are allowing to influence you. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all have other influences out here for y'all as well. But you have to remember, Cancer, that you are in control of your own destiny. You are the narrator of your own story, right? So no matter how much outside energy or force that you have around you, you have to stay 10 toes down. You have to stay grounded within your own mind. But if things are clouded in your mind, right? And I feel y'all, if things are clouded in your mind and you're not sure of things internally, then of course, how can you move accordingly externally if you ain't got it all? You know what I'm saying? If you don't have your steps ordered inside, you can't project it on the outside. So therefore, you're vulnerable to all these energies around you, right? You're vulnerable to all these entities and addictions, and addiction can be addiction to people, energy, you know, addiction to drama, chaos. You know, ask yourself, if you're in a room by yourself, you're feeling turmoil, you're feeling hurt, you're feeling defeat, right? But you might try to cloud your judgment to surround yourself with other energies, right? To take that focus off of yourself. Clarify this tower moment for my Cancer spirit. Yeah, we cooking real fast out here. I'll take both of those. One more for this Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's time to be more assertive, Cancer. It's time to, y'all have Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands out here and a Queen of Swords. All of that is clarifying this tower moment, right? The Knight of Wands, when I see it here in your spread, is giving real out of control energy. You know, and I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I don't like to sugarcoat things, Cancers, okay? So I'm going to shoot it right down the middle, what I see, right? This Knight of Wands is giving me real all over the place energy, not having control, not saying that you're not going anywhere, right? But you can be going nowhere fast, okay? Let me cook. You can be going in the opposite, you can be going in the wrong direction very fast. You know, but it's movement. So you might see it as if it's this Ace of Wands right here. You have the opportunity to take control of your life and of the things in it. But when you do, you take off in the wrong direction with this Knight of Wands. Something is taking off in the wrong direction, or you have the wrong mindset going into something, Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. And with this Queen of Swords is given, especially with it falling under this tower, right? It's given not using your best judgment, not using your discernment, you know, and you have Two of Pentacles here. Yep, Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles at the bottom. I'll take it. With that, it's like decisions. Yeah, with this Five of Wands, and I don't even feel like it's chaos or drama with other people, right? Because when you see the Five of Wands, it give real chaotic drama and things like that. But with the Two of Pentacles here, it's like a decision, almost like, Cancer, you're choosing to have chaos or drama, or you would rather be consumed with some kind of erraticness, because sitting still or sitting quiet or sitting with your thoughts kind of probably make you overthink things, you know, so you'll rather stay busy. You'll rather have people in your space, right? So you won't have to lock down and lock in, but Spirit is telling you it's time for that, right? It's time for that, because the space you're allowing yourself to be in, the Queen of Swords right here, Is you're not using your best judgment or discernment right now. What's this devil card for my Cancer Spirit? We're going to get into it. Clarify this devil card for my Cancers. I'll take it. Clarify this devil for my Cancers. Oh, wow. It's not surprising y'all have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Now, when I see a lot of Knights, it give like, they're not pages, so I'm not going to say they're immature, right? But Knights are given movement without knowledge. Thank you, Spirit. Like, you could be doing things or jumping into things just off of pure action, right? But you probably don't have all the knowledge you may need for this. You probably don't have all your ducks in a row, but all you know is you got to go. You got to move, right? But you don't have a clue. You see this Knight of Swords right here. He's just charging off, you know, and with the swords, that's emotion. So right now, Cancer, I encourage y'all to grab a hold of your emotions. Don't be so emotional or control your emotions, okay? I'm not going to say don't have any emotion because you're human, just like I am, just like the next person, right? But with this Knight of Swords here, I'm getting the energy, especially under the devil card here. It's like that could be your toxic place for yourself, right? When I see this Knight of Swords, it's like you don't have no control over your words, your temper, you don't have any control over that. That's your downfall right there. And it fall right under, it's time to release negativity. All right, Cancer, I'm just the messenger, okay? But it's something right there. Then y'all have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, if y'all see the 5 cups at the bottom, and then you have the cups on the top, but it's like 3 cups on the top, but you see that gap right there, like something is missing, right? But you're walking away before you even put the puzzle pieces together, okay? You're not, give yourself a chance, Cancer. All right, I'm gonna slow it down for y'all just a little bit, okay? Because yeah, I'm getting a whole vibe and energy right now for y'all, right? And it's just real talk, okay? Give yourself time, Cancer. All right, give yourself time to figure it out. Yes, okay, but don't be naive to the part that you play in your own life. All right, I'm gonna say it again. Give yourself time, Cancer. Give yourself time, all right? But what you can't do is act and pretend to be naive to the part that you play in your own life. Take that in, all right? Let that sit for just a second, okay? If that triggered you, it should have, all right? Because I feel y'all need to hear that, all right? With all these other energies out here, except for air signs, right? It's given that y'all are in this deflected, and bam, y'all got the Tower on the bottom again, okay? And this is a whole different deck, right? Y'all are in this era of like deflection, deflect, retreat, okay? That's all I'm feeling. That's all I'm hearing right now, all right? And I mean, I don't know your life. I don't know what it is that got you in this way. The way you feel might be justified and validated, when you go into the details. But overall, what Spirit is trying to get to you, the way that you are victimizing yourself, you're prisoning yourself, all right? But you're trying to tell yourself that it's the world that's doing this to you. Hello, somebody, all right? We all adults, right? Come on, we're gonna call a spade, okay? It's giving the energy that you are trying to be the victim and you're trying to convince yourself that the world is doing this to you. All right, I don't know your life, I don't know your story. You probably got reasons to believe that. But I'm telling you, from looking at your spread, Spirit is telling you you have to come out of that. You have to. All right, you have to come out of that. You have to be willing to save yourself. before you look for someone else to throw you a life jacket or throw you a bone or throw you a lead, or you know what I'm saying, throw you an alley hoop. You have to at least be willing to get on the court. Can't nobody throw you the ball if you ain't willing to even get in the game and play. You got to be willing to get in the game and play. All right. You just can't be sitting on the bench. You hear me? You can't sit on the bench. You still got your warm up song. You ain't even suited up, ready to get in the game. You just sitting on the sidelines, pitying yourself because coach don't want to put you in the game because you're not ready. You're not ready. And no matter how much you want to say it's the coach's fault, it's your team member's fault for not passing you the ball, you don't even want to get in the game. And first off, your mind isn't there. You're not ready to get in the game. All right. You have to get there mentally first before you can take these steps. But y'all are making some movement, but it's all numb and void if you don't have the mentality to follow. You feel me? Clarify this 9 of Swords for my Cancers. What's this 9 of Swords? Okay. Clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all went from 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords, Cancer. Okay. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I can't even make this up. All right. With this 4 of Wands here, though, this 4 of Wands here, there is hope. So with that being said, like I said before, y'all are making some movement. You mean well, right? You might want this 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands here. You want a celebratory moment. You want a victory. You want a dub. You want to win like everybody else. You just want what everybody else want. You're probably just not sure how to get there. All right. And with all these other energies, when you let all these other energies around you, Cancer, you can be like a sponge and you can observe. You can take in all this other energy from other people all day long. You can sit in a room with 50 other people. All right. Yeah, you feel good in the moment. You feel good because you're surrounded by people, all this and that. But you can take on other people's energy that you're not ready for. And it's heavy on you. You have to be ready for the things that you ask for. And if I see that card that I'm looking for, that'll just clarify everything. But I'm not going to speak on it too soon, right? Yeah, with the 8 of Pentacles here, hard work without the proper material, without the proper mentality, all your hard work, you feel like you're turning your wheels into the ground. Why? That's all I hear. Why? Why me? Why this ain't like that? Why I work hard? I want the 4 of Wands, right? I want the victory. I want the win. High Priestess, you willing. You are willing to learn. You're willing to take in the knowledge that you need to take in, Cancer, but you can't skip steps. And it all starts with you. It's given the lack of confidence and faith in yourself. It's like you're looking for the world to give you some kind of victory or win that, to be real with you, it kind of looked like you don't feel like you deserve at the end of the day. You're asking for something that you feel. I'm not saying you don't deserve it. All right. But you can't fool spirit and you can't fool yourself. All right. Do you really think you deserve what you're going after? Are you really doing the work to get what you want? You know what I'm saying? You can spin your wheels all you want. All right. But you can't lie to yourself and to spirit. Are you on the path that you know you should be on to go get what you want? Or do you just expect to live in this devil moment with this addiction to whatever, or these bad habits or bad way of thinking or negative way of thinking? Thank you, Spirit. You think you want to hold on to that, but you expect good results. You see what I'm saying? It just don't. That's just not the way the world works. You know, it's not even personal. It's not even you, Cancer. It's just, that's just the way it is. You know, you got to get up off your rump. You know, you got to get your butt off your shoulders. You know, things happen. Things happen in life. Things happen to me, you, the neighbor, everybody. Things happen to everybody, right? But it's up to you to, you either rise to the occasion or you fold up. All right, it's either or, and y'all have to rise to the occasion. You can't feel defeated the way you go to the from the 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. You know, this feeling that you feel, and if it's from outside people that make you feel some type of way, you can't let that conquer you. You can't let that overcome you or become who you are. Thank you, Spirit. You can't walk around with that type of energy and that gray cloud over your head because you feel like somebody else put it there. So now you're going to walk around with it. No, rise to the occasion. All right. Adapt, change, reform, whatever you have to do. All right. Just don't be defeated by these outside energies. You cannot be defeated. All right. Because I don't know your age or nothing like that. You know, whether you're a man or woman or whether you however old, you can't fold up behind the pressure of the world. Okay, or you're going to be at a standstill for a while. Okay, you have to pull yourself out of a funk, and you can't really depend on other people to do that for you. All right, I'm y'all cheerleader. Okay, Cancers, I'm y'all cheerleader for all my signs. I'm here to root y'all on. Okay, I don't know these other energies around y'all that y'all gravitate towards or anything like that. I just know it looks like you're not showing up for yourself, Cancers. Thank you, Spirit. It looks like y'all not showing up for y'allself right now. Okay. Clarify this message. So I want to see exactly, clarify this message for my Cancers, please, Spirit. Yeah, choices. 2 of Swords, 5 of Cups. What do I do? What do I do type energy? Whether this is your job, what you do for work, family, friends, lovers, or whatever. You know, you're kind of like, what do I do? 5 of Cups, feeling bad, looking at what you don't have versus what you do have. You're not even making nothing out of what you have because you're too focused on what you don't have. 2 of Swords, a decision needs to be made. Are you going to choose you? Are you going to choose you at the end of the day and do what you need to do? Pick yourself up off the floor. You know, like, get the spatula. It's time to flip the eggs because you're burning on one side, baby. Okay, it's time to flip it over. All right, make the choice to choose you. Okay, Cancer, y'all have sacred union out here, and I feel like this is a sacred union with yourself. All right, 2 powerful forces are uniting, whether in a relationship or within yourself. This union brings energy and growth. Embrace this connection. It'll lead to deeper understanding and transformation. Whoop, there it is. There it is. Believe in yourself. All right, because that's at the end of the day, that's who you die with. That's who you come up in this world with. That's what you're going to leave with. So get in tune with your star player, right? You need to do more work on that. And you're feeling it. You're feeling it. And if all of these swords out here with this grief and this victim mentality that I feel out here for y'all, if you are in your healing moment, and you're going through all of these emotions and feelings, oh, thank you, Spirit, because y'all do have intense feelings out here as well. Your emotions are stronger than usual right now. If you're experiencing a wave of emotional intensity, allow yourself to feel and express these emotions. Releasing them will bring you peace. Look in the mirror, cry it out if you got to. Wrap your arms around yourself if you got to, okay? Don't sit there and look at your phone. Dang, I ain't got this. You know, you looking like, where my homeboys at? Where my homegirls at? You know, it's time for you to self-reflect, baby. It's time to put that light on yourself. Bam, that's y'all song 2 of the day. Put the light on yourself. Shine on yourself, right? You have to recognize yourself, because if you don't see yourself and to your full potential, you can't expect nobody else to see it. All right, can't nobody make you feel the way you want to feel. You heard what I said, all right? Can't nobody make you feel better than you can make yourself feel, all right? Because you should know yourself. You should know your mental. You should know your body. You should know what you like and don't like. You shouldn't go look on the outside or into the world to get this affirmation. Thank you, Spirit. You need to have self-affirmation. That comes first. It's no skipping steps, Cancers, okay? This is only going to take you backwards, all right? Because you have purpose. Your purpose is guiding you forward. If you've been feeling lost, you need to refocus on what truly matters to you and pursue the things that bring meaningful and fulfillment to you. That is, all right? And like when I said earlier, I felt the shift because this is the complete opposite of a read I did for y'all a little while ago, right? It's like this is the total exact opposite energy, okay? This is going to make you go on a decline instead of an incline. You want to go up the hill, not back. You want to go up the hill. Is it going to be hard? Yes. It might hurt? Yes. Is it a struggle? Yeah. But you making movement forward, not stagnant, not in a circle, spinning your wheels, all right? Running around in a circle, chasing your tail. Okay, you need forward motion, and you have to push through the hurt, push through the grief, right? Push through this 10 of swords right here, feeling defeated. You have to push through that, push through this, bad habit or whatever the devil card is for you. You know, bad negative ways of thinking, because it's time to release negativity already out here. So I feel like this is all in between your ears, baby. Whatever you thinking, or however you're speaking badly of yourself, you're gonna mess around and find out and speak it into existence. You're gonna wake up, like I have someone that be like, oh, I ain't got no money, I'm broke, I ain't got no money. I'm like, okay, you keep saying that, you're gonna wake up one day and you really gonna be broke. And then it's gonna hit, all right? So power is in the tongue. So whether this is negatively speaking about yourself or your position in life, you're going to bring that right into existence, okay? Speak highly of yourself. Move mountains with your words. You know, be what you say. Be who exactly you say and you think you are. Be that. All right? Show up for yourself, Cancer, okay? I encourage y'all to do that. Show up for yourself. And with this other energy around y'all, I feel like it's just a safety blanket for y'all. You know, y'all probably are real sociable. You know, y'all probably have a popular energy or real social with other people, you know, and I feel like that could be a mask for y'all. Okay, and we don't want to mimic what we see, right? I need y'all to be authentic, okay? Spirit needs y'all to man up, woman up, all right, into who you are, not who your homegirl is, your homeboy, or your cousin, or your auntie or uncle them. You know, you need to be you. That's the only way you can find your way in life. Okay, I just did a live and talked about it. Everybody in this world plays their part. All right, this world is built off of structure. Everybody plays a part. Nobody in this world is the same. Okay, so let's not compare. Let's not judge. Let's not do none of that. You have to commit to yourself. All right, so therefore you can attract the energy that you need to move forward. All right, one last card for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all 2 bonuses because y'all got awakening potential. Your inner potential is awakening. New opportunities are appearing. This is a time for growth and self-discovery. Woo. Thanks for the double confirmation. All right, it's time to be bold and explore new areas, and your hidden strengths will reveal itself. Simple as that. You have to step out on faith within yourself. Have faith in yourself, Cancers, all right? Like I always tell y'all, I'm rooting for y'all, okay? And know that it's never too late to be great. All right, Cancer, till next time, I'm sending y'all love.